Hello, welcome to this update for Europe. Let's see what's happening because this next week across Europe, like November 4th to November 9th, there'll be some significant changes across Western Europe, especially in terms of like rain and snow and storms as well. So now there's this high pressure ridge across spots of Central Western Europe, keeping things quiet. And there in the Atlantic, you can see some deep low pressure from ex-Hurricane Melissa that's combined with the extratropical cyclones there. And these areas of low pressure might approach Western Europe by like Tuesday, Wednesday, and shows like Wednesday, this area of low pressure might start reaching towards Spain and Portugal, and it might bring some strong storms and a strong cold from there. Wednesday, especially Wednesday in Portugal, and then Thursday across Spain shows some lower pressures Thursday and Friday, and later after that, still a few systems to watch, like near Ireland and the UK. This is some lower pressures Friday, and then the ridge is still dominating northeastern Europe by Saturday. And after that, still shows lower pressures the Mediterranean Sunday, and still some quieter conditions in the northeast. But we'll keep watching. And later, take a look at this. This is November 15th, November 13th, 15th. Shows like this big trough across Central Europe, potentially with some cold air around the 16th. So we might need to watch this, but now it's not time to watch that yet. There's still a lot of time. But let's focus on the storms this week across Western Europe. So there's already a small front in Norway with some rain and some snow and some freezing rain. As you can see, those exclamation marks are freezing rain. Some high elevations in Norway today, Monday into Tuesday. So shows like this goes, some rain in the UK as well Tuesday. And then still shows Tuesday some rain there in the UK Tuesday afternoon into Wednesday. So Wednesday, like Southern Ireland, might be still some rain around, and maybe some rain across Finland and Estonia into Russia, and some snow in Scandinavia Wednesday. And then Thursday shows like still a shower too there in the UK, especially in the north. And then this lifts towards Norway. Friday the 7th, still a little bit of snow, a few areas in Scandinavia Friday. And then Saturday, potentially some more snow in Sweden, Saturday, Sunday, and still watching after that. So be aware, spots in Northern Europe, but now in the south shows into Tuesday tomorrow. There's this big front across the Atlantic, a few storms in the Azores. And then Tuesday, this keeps approaching, shows a shower too in Galicia, northern Spain Wednesday, and especially in Portugal. This is Wednesday morning, shows some strong storms across Portugal, especially like near the coast and also central areas. So you might have some rough weather Wednesday, some isolated flash flooding possible, and but especially like these storms might be strong. Some might have lightning or like some threat of water spout, so be careful. Wednesday, some gusty winds in general. So Wednesday afternoon, this goes towards Spain, a few storms central Spain and still in Portugal. And then Thursday, this comes towards eastern Spain. Across northeastern Spain shows some scattered showers and storms Thursday. This is still Thursday morning, 9 a.m. So like shows Thursday at noon, still some storms there. Southern France, northeastern Spain. These storms might be locally heavy as well in a few areas. Then this goes out into the Mediterranean. Still some heavy rain in southern France by Thursday night and into Sardinia, spots in northern Tunisia, and then this goes Friday towards Sicily and southern Italy there, and still like Saturday in the northern coast of Algeria, a few storms. So be aware those areas, and after this passes Spain, shows another round on Friday in Galicia, northern Portugal, and central Spain. More rain Saturday, maybe some more rain in the Mediterranean Sunday from the next round. So be careful. in those areas, especially the storms coming now. So from now, November 3rd until Saturday, shows spots of Portugal even to 71 to 100 millimeters, a few areas. So be careful. It has been quite a, a long time since there's not like heavy rain in those areas, so it might cause some localized flash flooding. Be careful, 61 millimeters, spots in northern Spain, close to 100. This is the icon. The European is like, it shows even more, like 115, northwesternmost Spain, even to 123, more spots northern Portugal. So be aware there. And central Portugal, more than 50 millimeters in Lisbon. So be careful. The far southwest doesn't show much. Most of Spain shows rain the next 5 days, and northeastern Spain as well, more than 20, 30 millimeters, even 50. So be careful in those areas across southern France, close to 100 as well, localized. So be careful until the 8th shows more northern Africa, a few spots in southern Italy, into the Balkans as well, especially Greece, even like 100 meters a spot or two, but like most of the southeastern Europe there shows a little bit of rain next 5 days. So be careful in those areas. The GFS is similar as well, especially across Spain and Portugal. So stay safe in those areas. Shows here the GFS Wednesday across Portugal. Some strong storms Thursday. This goes into northeastern Spain and France. And then Friday still shows in Italy. And later Saturday, Sunday, some more there in the Balkans. But especially the GFS is trying to get more across the Mediterranean Sunday into Italy there. So better watch that, but still nothing too crazy. So now is Monday, and already shows some storms in the Balkans there, Monday to Tuesday across Greece. So there's already some heavy rain there today until Thursday in the Balkans. So be careful those areas too, and stay safe. Snow is quite an interesting deal. Shows like some snow in Bulgaria next 5 days, 11 centimeters. Montenegro a little bit around 3, and shows in the Pyrenees some new snow coming because it has been a long time since it snowed decently there. So shows like some 34 centimeters, 44, some 27 centimeters in Andorra, in Spain, likely the highest amount since mid-spring when there was more snow. So show like 44 centimeters. The European model, the icon is less, around 14, 15 centimeters. And in some areas, this might be more realistic, but the GFS is like some 21 centimeters close to the European, a few spots around just 2 centimeters. So be aware there as well, and shows a few high elevation spots, very isolated, but like possible, especially further north there in Spain. Probably very little, but possible. The GFS is even showing southern France, those high elevation areas there. The European doesn't have anything there, but it does show later on in time, mid-November, some snow spotted in southern France. So be aware. And now in the Alps, still nothing for now, but later until November 15th, it does increase a little bit there in the Alps. But indeed, this week it doesn't show much. Just the GFS is showing some in the Western Alps, but it's one of the only models showing it. So be aware, especially there in Spain and everything. It shows a little bit in the Sierra Nevadas, southern Spain there. So just watch it and be aware. So now for temperature, because already very cold in the Alps, in those areas, so -7, -8. Central Europe is quite chilly, but during the night it does cool down more in the early morning. Slovakia, there in the Balkans, even to like -10 in the Alps. So be careful, France, spots in Spain, some 3 to 5 degrees. In the coast, so around 10 to 13 degrees better. But during the afternoon, it does warm up. Southern Spain, even like some 20 degrees, 18, and I don't know why this stopped working here. So shows you like to 25 in the south, but spots in the Balkans still to like 15, some 19 in Greece, and other spots there. But Central Europe is already colder. So next night might be even colder. Wednesday morning, Czechia, some 2 degrees, 1 degree, 0, -1, Romania, spots in the southeast, and especially like near the Alps, some -4 to -7. So be aware. Wednesday and like westernmost Russia is fine, but to the east of that, it's all very, very cold. And then northern Europe shows already some negative temperatures, northern Scandinavia into northern Finland and spots in Norway, Sweden especially, and there in Iceland. So be aware. It shows Wednesday, Thursday, slightly warmer, spots of France ahead of the cold front, but still pretty chilly in the Alps, central to Eastern Europe, and Norway there into Sweden, especially in the mountains. The UK is quite mild, but Thursday shows like the schools doesn't warm up that much during the day, just along the Mediterranean coast, a few spots. But central France as well, slightly warmer. And then Friday morning, Germany, already some frosts, some 0 degrees, -6 in the Alps, and spots there in the Carpathians and the Balkans especially. So be aware, and this cold spreads further across Finland and Sweden, Norway, more areas under negative temperatures in Iceland by like Friday. So Friday, Saturday, still very cold. Germany, spots of Italy, and does get colder in the Pyrenees because of the cold air behind that cold front. And then Saturday does warm up decently, a few spots during the day. And then Sunday morning does get colder across northern Spain, and especially like some -1, 0 degrees, a few spots in Spain into the Pyrenees there. So wait, let's see here, especially during the morning, and some 6, 8 degrees, and a few spots interior northeastern Spain. And then let's just jump towards the 16th to see if there's anything interesting. I already show some more widespread cold across Central Europe because of those that trough I told you that might come. But that's still like 1 week and a half away, so let's not worry about that too much. Let's focus more on this week. So be careful in those areas. There's also the iPad here shows Tuesday, Wednesday, that heavy rain and strong thunderstorms in Portugal, into Spain there, and Thursday, northeastern Spain, some widespread rainfall, and the snow there in the Pyrenees. So be careful. Thursday, Friday, low pressure in the Mediterranean, probably some strong storms along with that. So be aware. In those areas, there's the high resolution model, but it only goes out 24 hours. But it does show like the rain and storm starting in Portugal Wednesday. So be careful in spots in Spain there. So be aware. And let's see if there's some wind gusts here. And later in the end, I'll say something in Spanish for them. So let's see, Tuesday. Today's Monday, so shows still some strong gusts in the UK, and then offshore of Norway as well. And then Tuesday night, some high gusts across the Azores. Be careful there. And starting northern Spain and Portugal, some high gusts, even southern France, and some leftovers near Greece and Italy. So Tuesday night into Wednesday shows like expects some very strong winds off of Galicia, even 113 km per gust on the European, 105. The icon is even to like 133 northern Spain. This reminds me of last winter so badly. It looks so much like this windstorm. So yeah, continuing here, Wednesday shows like Wednesday afternoon, still northern Spain, those areas that usually get some high winds, more than 100 km per gusts. So please be careful there. This will be quite strong and shows across Spain there, central northern Portugal, even like to southern Portugal, quite breezy. Wednesday, Thursday, there on the Pyrenees, southern France, and still off of the coast in Spain there. So some hargas, so stay safe. And Friday, that the next front there near Southern Ireland, all the way to northern Spain, some hargas Friday, Saturday, especially Friday, and maybe some leftover strong wind in the Mediterranean from those low pressure systems. So be aware in those areas and stay safe. Be careful. Let's see very quick here. Entonces va a haber este frente frío miércoles en Portugal y España, con tormentas fuertes en Portugal, lluvias fuertes miércoles con viento fuerte y durante miércoles y jueves unas ráfagas de viento muy fuertes norte de España y lluvias y tormentas en muchas zonas de España miércoles, jueves, principalmente jueves en Cataluña. En los Pirineos va a haber nieve, casi 20 centímetros o más en las zonas altas y más tormentas en Cataluña y algunas lluvias jueves y después se va a Francia, quizás un nuevo frente en Galicia, Portugal, el viernes así y sábado aún queda un poco de lluvia. Entonces, precauciones y vamos a ver. Então, quarta-feira em Portugal vão ter umas chuvas mais fortes, algumas tempestades assim podem ser fortes em Lisboa e mais zonas da maioria de Portugal com ventos fortes também, principalmente no norte, mas cuidado com essas tempestades. Pode ter algum alagamento e alguma chuva mais forte assim, com algumas tempestades mais fortes quarta-feira. Good. So stay safe in those areas and be careful, especially like the rain and the temperature storms and everything. So be aware and still watching later on next weekend in the Balkans potentially again and the Mediterranean. So be aware and we'll keep watching.